Guys, we're joining Mr. McD real soon. My name is Tunde Chillin, and you're welcome to Tech Exclusive. A quick one with Mr. McD, so we're joining him. Let me try and connect. Alright, so when he's up, we would know and would connect with him. There's so much to spill, so keep sending your questions and ask us. Joins us. His Excellency.
Brother, have fun. What's good?
Florence, boss.
Florence, bro.
Yeah, correct. All right, now makes sense, guys. We have Mr. McD in the building. Keep sending in your questions, and we'll be answering them. All right, so McD, nice one. Now I'm a fan. Definitely, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So it's good to have you with us. Tech Exclusive. We always show love, you know.
Yes, now I got you, bro.
Let's go straight. Yeah, let's go straight to your latest body of latest project. Okay, I'm not asking how far now. How is the corona holding up where you are?
I will survive Corona. No worry, we did together.
I know it must have affected you in pushing your latest EP.
Yes, now, but we're gonna survive it now, because we artists though most of the time we're always home. You get me? So, I mean, it's just like normal thing. We don't even know when is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, but that's the publicity aspect for the new mixtape. All right, so you have a new body of work, the EP Mayday. Personally, yes. I've listened to it, and the team over here we've reviewed it, and I think if it is quality, we know you're always on point with that, and good music, we know. But bringing out the EP at this point, why did you do? What was the intention? What was the plan?
Really though, my EP was meant to be out last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but my plans on moving back to Nigeria then was like, not coming through. So I was like, okay, let me just relax first, because I don't want to drop an EP when I'm not in Nigeria. You understand?
Sure.
Doesn't make
sense. Why
are
you in Nigeria now?
Yeah.
Are you
in Nigeria now? I've been in,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I've been in Nigeria since January.
Since
January.
Since when?
January.
Oh,
January.
Makes sense. All right, makes sense. All right, so the body of work, I know people usually ask us, but I just want to build up the conversation. So we just want to ask the inspiration, how did it come about? We have One the Call, we have Nice and Stalin NL on the EP. So how did this body of work come about?
Everybody on the EP are my friends. I'm not saying the ones on the EP are not my friends, but I'm just saying like, we just linked up while I was working on my EP, right? And it happened. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this on my EP. I have a couple of other songs too that didn't make the EP, but yeah, that was
we are obvious. That's obvious already, because you're trying to release a new song again. After just releasing this, you're already trying to put another song out. So the song Call My Name featuring One Nicole. Let's take us through the process of making that song.
Yeah, one day and I met at an event. Yeah, it was like a very little event. So yeah, we met there and I played the song for him. I told him I was working on my EP, so I played the song for him, and he was like, "Yeah, mad melody, everything." So we went to my house, and I have a mini studio in my house, and boom, that was it. One take, one day now. One take.
One take good. Then the song be Nice also.
Yeah, I did that at Nice's house in his studio. Yeah, we also met at the same function. So yeah, so I linked up with Nice later in the studio, and then boom, that was it.
It made sense. Then the Stanley Eno. I've spoken to Stanley Eno before, so I know he's a great guy and he really likes Nigerian guys, but he has a problem with us not liking their sound.
Yeah, I mean, Stanley Eno he's actually a cool guy. He's really cool, but I mean, they just probably just want different sound, you know. I don't know. People are weird, you know. There's just a certain type of sound that they might want that he might not be giving them. But Stalina is really good. He's dope from
Yeah,
Cameroon. I
sure,
mean,
sure.
the song I did with Stalina is one of the big songs on my EP. Yeah.
How's reception been like for the project, for the body of work?
Pardon?
How's the reception been like after the release? Have people did they receive it the way you wanted?
Not really, but it's coming up actually. You get me? I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, not really. It didn't really receive the way I expected because, you know, all plans to drop the EP during this period, yeah, but the COVID-19 messed things up. Do you get? So that's why so that's why I didn't get what I expected. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was it.
I'm sure. Obviously, you changed the title of the album. It wasn't going to be Mayday before. Was it going to be Mayday? Was it always going to be Mayday?
Yes, now it was gonna be made in May 1st.
Always, as in from the last year plan till now, was it always going to be Mayday?
Not really, but you know now. You know how everything is now.
Okay. Before dropping this particular body of work, I know you put out projects. And some people have been saying that it's a lie that we didn't hear anything from him. But I know works that work over the music blog. We know that you put out content and everything. What do you think happened with the reception from? Is it because you were not around, or what do you think why they didn't really receive at least over here? I know in some other African countries they were listening, but over here in Nigeria we didn't really like the Uru song where my name was quite big in South Africa, but I don't know Nigeria. What do you think must have been the problem? Why were they not listening?
I think I wasn't really taking it as seriously, you know. Do you understand what I mean? Because I
Okay.
wasn't around, so I wasn't really taking it seriously. Because I have a family. I have,
We didn't know that. We didn't know that.
yeah, I'm married. You get me? So I need to give my wife some time too. You get me? I can't be everywhere every time. Understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So as a man now, you got to do what a man's got to do. So I just took a break, but I wasn't. It wasn't like I wasn't dropping, but I wasn't too serious
Yeah,
about
sure,
it.
sure.
I was just dropping. Toba Wale Wale. Yes, you know what it is. But
Yeah.
yeah. So now I'm back. Now I got broke, so I needed to get back to some money.
You're collecting streaming money now. Which broke? Are you whining me?
And
Why don't they do that? We know the gist.
yeah, but I was just joking. But you still can't have the same money you had before now if you weren't doing the same things you were doing before. So, I just decided, okay, let me come back to Nigeria and try and, get this thing popping again.
And all of this will be under your record label, Confirm.
Yeah, Confirm Entertainment.
No investors coming in. I think I heard something about people coming into.
I
I heard
mean,
now.
I'm
I
open
heard.
for I'm open for investments now. I don't mind if too exclusive we invest.
You want to kill us? You want to kill us, I mean. Great body of work, I must say. The EP is banging for me, and we have a review out already about it. So I wish all these guys would just, listen and all. But people just want to, they just want to give us gist. I know it's not necessary at this point because all we're pushing now is the current EP. It's pushing out the
Yes,
brand
sir.
video back and forth.
Pushing
So I know it's
out
not
the
regular, but
EP, so we'll do what it takes to put the EP.
yeah, we're doing our best. We're doing what we can. But people just want to know. People want to ask different questions,
What you
and
say?
just try to connect. People just want to connect with you and just give us a backstory and all of those. People want to talk. From the comment section, you can see people asking, "I have so much questions," and all of those. He wasn't broke, guys. It was metaphoric. Why these guys take headlines? They already started writing headlines. He was broke. Hey, he wasn't broke, guys. All right, but they are really happy to see you, and they really want to hear from you. What's up?
I'm gonna leave them. Let them say I was broke. I needed to. Again.
You need help, but
Yes.
obviously you don't need a GoFundMe account or I beg. Which one be you need help? So are you going to give us gist, or we should keep it strictly to. Oh, I think the internet is messing up. It's not my own internet though. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Your internet was trying to was messing up before.
Yep. No, it
All right.
wasn't my
So,
internet. I had a call.
oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Loud and
All right.
clear.
So, are we going to speak on whatever people want to talk about, or we should keep it strictly the music, or should we just give them what they want? They want to. They're asking questions, or
I mean, my fans are my fans now. I mean, I need to listen to what they want to say and give them some answers because a couple of things have been said and done and said again and done and said again. You get me? So we need to like clear the
yeah,
airwaves so that people
sure,
stop
sure.
saying, this is what happened, that happened, this is what I think happened, that's what I think happened. And I'm also tired of going to interviews every time of my life for 10 years. And I'm being asked the same freaking question, bro. And I'm like, yo, can't you guys just bone and just let this thing go?
But I think the
Easy,
best
bro.
strategy to undo that is let them know what happened, then we move on. Because longing for the gist, that's why they keep asking. Because now that everything is just okay, let us cut the book, you hear that kind of thing. So everybody will hear
Yes,
and they will move on. So I think that's the
yes, now
I
because
don't
even
know.
the
Social
people,
media honestly doesn't really,
even
I don't think it's a cut. Is a social media. I don't think it's a place where people settle, but just let them. I think they just want to just add it. Just like, okay. Then they'll stop acting and they can move on, and we can all move on. I know the word greedy always pisses you off, and Nigerians. I don't know why. Anytime they speak of Mr. Mehdi, they like to put the word he was greedy and all of those. I know you've cleared that.
exactly, and that thing is not good. Should I tell you why that greedy thing is not good? Because all those brands will be running away from you when they are saying you're greedy. It's not good now. How can you be saying somebody is greedy? First of all, you said that you left me, that I made this no more with Psquare due to irreconcilable differences, and that you wish me well. Why would you now go out in an African country, I've forgotten the country, and start saying that I was greedy and I wanted what Psquare wanted in 10 years? What if I wanted it in 1 year? So what is bad in wanting it in 1 year, Seth? Let's even say that's what I wanted. You understand what I'm saying? Times have changed now. Do you know how much streaming is bringing for these young boys now? You know how much streaming is bringing for these young boys now that they make so much money. They don't even have videos, bro. So much money, bro. And do you know how to start stopping those boys' bags? Because they're making so much money than you, then you now say, oh no, you want to stop their bag. Bro, go on, Jerry. Times they change. In the next 5 years now, it will be one small thing now, boys will be on another P. Do you understand? So, brother, what's here? Normal level.
But
So basically, yeah. All I'm gonna say is I never spoke about anything because it's not in my character, to talk about people. Do you understand what I'm saying? To speak badly about someone, it's not in my character to do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh?
I feel you.
Yeah. And that's why it took me 10 years to speak out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Exactly. And I'm thankful for everything they've ever done for me. Do you think it's easy to be in peace? Do you think it was easy to be in Psquare's boys' quarter then? Then, do you think it was easy to be staying in their boys' quarters? But do you think it's easy to be saying? Do you think it was
He's
easy?
a big boy now. He's a big boy now.
Yes, now big boy they stay for Psquare boys' quarters, bro. So no be say I dey even talk am say I dey try. No, now because say they dey go talk say I dey greedy. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I have to come out and be like, yo, bro, I wasn't greedy. If I was greedy, would I be staying in your boys' quarters? Do you understand?
Bro,
Bro, I don't even Baba, make I tell you the truth. I don't even send boys' quarter P. My own I say make I get wetin I want. You understand? Because I know say last at the end of the day, bro, everything will be alright. So boys' quarters now just in the meantime, I get room for my papa house, but I just say make I deal with you now, make everybody deal together. Abi? So
normal now.
anyway, so as I be greedy guy now, where I write album for now, I dey follow una go shows, una go make almost $1 million. Now go give me $300. I never complained before. I never complained before, but I be greedy guy. I be greedy guy. I did with una since 2008. I no ask una for anything. I never see my mama before. I don't know as my mama look. I never see my papa before. See, bro, man, let's not even go there, man. I don't want to make it look sentimental. You get me? But I love them.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I
love
feel you.
them.
I know.
I love them from the bottom of my heart. Trust me, man. I love them from the bottom of my heart.
No, that's how I was talking to a colleague at work. I was like, the way this thing is, because I read your tweet and I was like, you were angry at the fact that the greedy statement came in. Because I was even saying that being in this, before you said it, I was like, staying in this guy's boys' quarters at that time, because Duke said something that he doesn't know you from anywhere. He didn't know how you came into the picture. But even that, he could have allowed you to come and stay in his room, that you were staying in the boys' quarters for a reason. And when he saw that, okay, you wanted to start picking up, he decided to give you an Oma, and if you wanted the room in the next duplex, you are free, all those kind of things. He said he gave you an Oma.
Oma na car way the first they send me around. The first they send me go do things. Then he come turn car way, okay, and if they use they do your interviews and everything. You know, reach 2 weeks, they collect the key back from my hand. You know, reach 2 weeks, they collect the key back from my hand. What's one thing? I know just won't go to the reason why they collect the key back from my hand, because I know they petty like that. But you know, reach 2 weeks, they collect the key back from my hand. What are you saying? I'm nothing there for me to hide though. For this life, I know they suffer again.
Yes, I
get money like that too. That's for you to know how content I am. I know they suffer. So you know me say make I go to keep myself, say I won't go to find money anyway. I dey confident in myself about my music. So me, I know say any day, anytime where I dey ready, I go give my fans waiting I want, give them. You understand anything I talk? So that's the P, bro. No be say anything, no be say I dey hate on them or anything. And since then I don't follow them go show for Congo where they still cheat me now. Where they supposed to give me $30,000, they give me $1,000. And that time dollar na 500 oh. Dollar na 500 that time oh. I forget.
Do you hear what said now?
See, make I tell you something. All of us are human beings. I appreciate everything they do for me. And everything I appreciate to the teeth. That's why I don't talk to today. But I don't like make the thing not fuck up my brand now. The thing mess my brand up, brother. Mess my brand up. But I keep quiet. You understand? I keep quiet, bro. But people see they abuse me. Even get one place where I go, where one guy tell me, say, guy, why you go they collect? Why go they thief Psquare $7,000? I say $7,000. Psquare fee even forget $100,000 anywhere where you go say you want to thief their $7,000. They forget $100 anywhere where you say you want to thief their $7,000. I beg. See me, I don't get problem with anybody. I just don't like make anybody they call me ingrate. I beg. I don't like make anybody they call me ingrate. That's all. Or make anybody say I did greedy or say you give me house. Which house you give me? Which one you give me?
He also said that you requested to stay in Lekki when there was a place for you to stay in Omole.
Me? Okay, make I come bust your brain. See, that BQ where I did, the second side of the BQ, the second side dey empty, brother. Brother, see, all this is where they talking. Nobody say they talking because say I won't spoil them or say I know they grateful. But I know like make person they talk say I did greedy when I was actually reasonable. That's all, brother. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Well, this is all really too much to take in, because giving us it back to back.
Brother, if I talk too much now, they go say, oh, are they frustrated or are they talk one thing? You know, all these kinds of things where they do blackface. Now, I mean, I know they like to they talk. If I talk too much now, they can say one thing. Say, are they say now you go where they smoke, now they disturb my brain. Or one thing, say are they crazy? Brother, we're all human beings. Treat people nice. That's all. We are all human beings. For Forget say I be artist. I dey treat people nice. I dey talk to anybody where I want to talk to. I know they use all those artist P. I dey talk to anybody where I want follow talk. I dey follow anybody talk where I want talk. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. Nothing will stop me. Being an artist is not going to stop me from talking to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, inform for anybody. I dey do them as they be. You get me? That's
What's
what
up
it
with
is.
the Akon? There's this question I want to ask. The Akon song, there was a particular people supposed to perform with the Akon, and they brought in J Martin, all of that. I think it was in your tweet too.
That what?
You said there was a particular show you guys were supposed to perform with Akon, but they had to push you out and bring in J Martin.
Yeah, that was one Calabar carnival like that. The first ever Calabar carnival I ever attended, and I was meant to perform. Yeah, I was billed to perform with my dancers. So I wasn't paid for transportation. I was only paid, my bill, but they didn't take care of transportation and all that. So I was like, okay, I'll use out of my bill and take care of that. I flew all my dancers, everybody. We got to the hotel. We were waiting for the other half of the balance so we can go for the show, because that's how it's always done, right? So my manager comes to me and says, bro, Jude said I cannot climb that stage. And I'm like, it's not Jude that called me to come and perform in Calabar. Jude is no more my manager. You are my manager. Why are you scared of Jude? Why are you scared of what Jude is telling you? They've called us to come and perform in Calabar. Let's go and do what they called us to come and do. The guy was scared. He was like, bro, once you you can't go and perform. You can't go and perform. Let's just chill. So I listened to him and I chilled. And the next day, we went back to Lagos. And I paid the same flight again for my dancers and everything. And we went back to Lagos. And that was it.
I didn't get the balance. Did you get the balance?
No, I didn't get the balance. I didn't get the balance
And
at all.
You didn't get the reason why they didn't want you on stage.
I didn't get the reason. I didn't even care because I had another show somewhere. So I was like, whatever, man. I just out it.
But did you have a contract? Did you have was there a contract where you signed to? Because I didn't even know if it's Square Records or not Inc.
There was no contract. There was no contract between us.
It was when they decided to give you a contract that you said you didn't like the contract, because that's what it said. It said they didn't give you a contract, they were just helping you out. Then when they saw that there was potential for you to become a star or something, then they offered you a contract, they refused it.
There was no contract then, so I didn't complain. Do you understand what I'm saying? However it was, there was no contract, so there was no reason for me to complain. Do you understand what I'm saying? There was no reason for me to complain. But when the contract came, I now asked, I'm like, yo, am I still going to be living the way I'm living in your house? Because I've been with you guys for so long and this has been the situation, And my brother just vexes, stands up, tears the contract and says that, oh, who do I think I am, blah, 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 and this, that I have to leave their house. And I'm like, for real? We can't even negotiate about a contract. It's not just for us to negotiate about it. Do you understand?
You said you needed incentives.
Incentives.
You needed a BMW X6. Is it BMW? I don't know. I don't know the car you said you needed.
I needed a BMW X6. Why?
I don't know. That was what you said. I said that you said you needed a BMW X6. You said that was the first time he was ever going to hear the word incentives. I said you needed to do like 4 million in your pocket first, and you. I don't know. I think the level.
Let me be honest with you here. Of course, I would want an incentive. I've been working with them for how many years, bro? Come on now. Are you joking? Do you want me to just... The cruise of me saying I didn't have a bank account here. It's not... I didn't say I didn't have a bank account because... I didn't say not having a bank account was their fault.
Bank account too. Yeah, there's...
I didn't say not having a bank account. Listen, I didn't say not having a bank account was their fault too. I just said if I was greedy, I didn't even have a bank account when I was with them. Like I wasn't thinking of money. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was just thinking of how I'm just going to just work hard, get jams with them. You know, I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. So that was
How did
that was where the bank account issue came in. That I really didn't need money like that. Do you understand? I was with them. We're just chilling. It's not like I needed money. So there was no need for me to ask them for money. You understand? That's how I felt. You know me, I was just enjoying the whole process. So I just felt that. So when
it was Psquare now?
exactly, you understand?
How did you get into the picture with Psquare?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Like how did I
How
get into the picture? Oh, okay. There's this Two-Face and Friends tour that happened in 2008, right? Yeah, so I met Alaye. I don't know if you know Alaye.
no.
You know Alaye, the
No.
rapper in one of their songs, right?
Yeah.
So he watched me open the events like for the upcoming artists. You get me? So I opened the event for the upcoming artists for the Two-Face show, and uh, I met Alaye backstage, you know, and a couple of other artists. So Alaye was the one that believed in me and was like, oh yeah, you know, come and see me at Psquare's house. That's where I live, you know. I was so excited, you know. I was like, oh, Psquare's house, you know. So I went there, met him, everything, you know. I met them too, cool guys, you understand? So that's how we all became friends. Do you understand where I'm coming from? That's how everything started. So when we started working, then Alaye was like, okay, you know what, Mehdi, you can't continue like this. You know, I'm going to hook you up with Obi Asika and Tola Odunsi, right? So I met up with Obi Asika and Tola Odunsi because they wanted to put me on Storm Records. You get me? So they already spoke with me, that guy, you know what, you're going to be on Storm. We had already discussed everything that was going to happen. And that time, I had already started staying in Psquare's house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So when Psquare heard that I was going to sign with Storm Records with Tola Onusi and Obi Asika, then they got furious. They were like, "No, why would you leave our house and sign somewhere else?" Do you understand where I'm coming from? So they were like, "I should go and discuss with Alaye that they are going to sign me. I should go and discuss with Alaye and tell Alaye that they want me." I don't know what they had with Alaye, but they told me to go and discuss with Alaye and tell Alaye, you know, tell Alaye whatever you want to tell him, but we want you. It wasn't like I was one that was begging to sign with Psquare now. You can ask them now. Ask Jude. I didn't beg them down. I was just staying in their house. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So I was working with Alaye. Alaye was the one that I was working with. Do you understand? That's exactly what it was. So they were
Then
not.
when you did,
Pardon?
yeah, when you spoke to Alaye about, you know, having them sign
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so I called Alaye. I spoke to Alaye. I was like, Alaye, Alpha, oh, them guys won't sign me, oh, you know. I don't believe am, oh. Say, I go be the first artist wey dem go ever sign. Say, oh, that one is mad, oh. You know, say, Baba, abeg, just release me. So Alaye say, no, I don't fit. You know, I can't do that. He give me all those JDP. You know, he stays in London. I can't do that, mate. You know, that's so wrong. You get me? Like, so me, I can't look say, bro, this is an opportunity for me. Do you get? It's a big opportunity for me to, you know,
Sign with you.
to blow, basically. So Alaye reasoned with me. Trust me, I love Alaye from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. I love Alaye. Die. He reasoned with me, was like, okay, you know what, Mehdi, I'll let you go. I'll discuss with Obi Asika and everything, you know, I'll let you go. So it was like a bit of a first, but we made it all, you know, easy. And that was it. And that was how I started working with Psquare in 2008.
So from 2008, you didn't get a contract until like 2011.
Yes.
Wow.
And I was always asking them for a contract. I'm like, yo, why is it that you guys are always putting me in the big queue or something or treating me this way? You know, is it because we don't have a contract?
Yeah, you said that you were open about it.
Yeah, so for you to say I'm greedy, God, they wash your car, I they sweep your house, I they clean your pool. I go talk say I dey greedy. How you ever go on earth, go online and talk, say, this try spoil my own small brand where they try build. Well, now don't get on a brand now. Now don't deal. Leave me now. Make I try come up. Make I try feed my own small family where I get. I be think say my parents get money. We just be the kind of family where we just know they agree, we they struggle. Ni. You understand what I'm saying? So what are you saying? I beg. It's okay.
I think it's very. I think
if you say me trying to fight for my future is being greedy, I'd rather be greedy, brother. I'd rather be a greedy guy and I'll be able to feed my family. I beg.
So no suffering in silence.
I beg you.
Because I think that was what was happening, because the comments I was seeing on Twitter was hilarious. That so when you were saying, that's the soundtrack, you're sleeping. Very hilarious set of comments.
Like I said, I appreciate everything they've ever done for me. Everything. Every single thing. Every single thing. And they know it. They know it. They know it. Till tomorrow.
It's something we can laugh about now, but I don't think it could have been funny.
There's no Psquare again now. There's no Psquare again. It might even be this food itself that will bring them back together. There's no Psquare again now. So what am I trying to protect? I should still be killing myself. I love them
because I can imagine how that would have prevented you from getting stuff and all, because the greedy word, may this greedy, kilo share.
I gave him a house. Which house did you give me? Oh yeah, where's the house? Show me. The Oma that you gave me, the Oma.
They said you stay in the room that we downstairs.
The most annoying thing is when Baba said that he gave me his credit card to be shopping. Brother, how can you give a greedy person your credit card?
No, he said that you guys will enter his Versace store in Chicago, and you pick anything you want and they'll do like this.
Versace
he took around the world now, innit? He took around the world now.
See, I'm not going to go there. Let's just see. I'm not going to go there. Do you understand? I'm not going to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go down there.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do this. I just had a feeling you were going to do this. I was waiting for you to do this. But, we just had to hear from both parties and just know what is really going on, because you can't be dropping people and not calling people names on air like that and having people not clarify the air and all, because the fans are wild, man. On Twitter, on the comment section, go there, Oga, go there. People are just, even with everything, people definitely just want to know. You are greedy, you guys reason with that Medifair, you guys reason with Medifair, so, and all of that. But it is well. I know starting up the
I don't want to go there, trust me. If I go there, I don't want to go there, trust me.
Actually, we haven't started anything already, but it's all right.
Yeah. I don't want to say, if I start talking about all those things, now look as if maybe I'm trying to, it's going to be funny, but now look as if maybe that's why I'm trying to go online just to talk about them. No, I'm just trying to clear the air from me being greedy. I don't like that. I'm not a greedy person. No. Mama, no.
So, starting up Confirm Records and all of that, are they, Confirm Records is a blown music record label, management and all of those, or?
Yeah, Confirm Entertainment, yeah, that's my label.
Yeah, what's the package about? What's the package with Confirm?
Since 2012 now, since I left Psquare, I didn't know I was going to have a label so early. So, I had a lot of offers, and then, I was like, okay, let me just open my own label then. Since a lot of people want me, then why can't I want myself? Yeah, so I opened up.
Financially, how were you able to back it up and,
I was playing shows now. I was making money from my streams and I was getting favors. So I was just saving, playing shows, saving, structured my business now. Saving, playing shows.
Apart from music, what else are you into? Apart from music, is there anything you're into?
No, it's just music, basically.
Yeah, you seem like a very private person. Actually, I've been trying to just what do I even know about media apart from giving us songs. There's nothing out there that's okay. Now, if you're not even telling, you're just telling us that you married and all of this. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much,
All right,
sir.
so is there anything you just want to, at least let's interact with you. Is there something coming up real soon? Any major thing coming up for you as part of G?
Pardon?
Is there any major thing coming up in the future for, Mr. Lady? Is there anything to be excited about real soon?
Yeah, like my EP. I just dropped my EP now, and I'm about to drop a new single titled Lower
Yeah,
Lower.
lower. I did a killer video for it already. Hey, you don't see him.
Yeah, exactly.
You post my video now. All right. So Lola will be dropping when? This Friday?
No, Lola is not dropping this Friday. It's going to be dropping soon, early June.
And you're not giving us any video from the Mayday EP?
Of course, I'm dropping a couple of videos. Yeah, I'm dropping a couple of videos.
Then after then, don't you think we should get an album from you, a proper, full blown? You have plenty of songs now. That hard drive. Why they keep them now?
Brother, no worry now. We just the start. So I don't come back now, Abi. We just the start.
So would you be working with them anytime soon? With the Psquare brothers, would you be, open to work with them?
They are not. They are
now.
It's not Rude
Boy or Mr. P. Anyway, it's just be difficult now.
Exactly. It's not that it's difficult. I said I'm just trying to correct you that they are not Rude Boy and Mr. P.
Yeah. So would you be, open to work with any of them, with all of them?
Yes, now why not? Do you think I'm fighting with them? I'm not fighting with them now. Did I tell you I was fighting with them?
You're not fighting. There's no fight anywhere because you didn't sound that way from Mr. Drew's part too.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to sleep in my room? Is he supposed to sleep in my room? That was the vibe we got, But it's good. They did video for you that worth 2.5 million naira. People are saying that they did video for you 2.5 million naira. That was a good investment just to start with, even without a contract and all of this.
Video for me. That they did video for me 2.5 million naira.
2.5. Each video cost 2.5. Some people are, I don't know if you said that, but people are writing it.
Anyway, I'm not going to comment on that much because I don't even really know how much they paid for those videos, to be honest. But I mean, like I said, I'm grateful. Do you understand? I'm not saying, they didn't shoot videos for me or they didn't do, push my music. I never said that. Or that I didn't stay in their house. But what? The only thing that just made the whole thing sound funny, like I kept saying, was when they kept saying I was ungrateful and I was greedy, and they bought me a car and they gave me a house, and that's what I was asking for. Why would I be asking for a house and a car when you've already given it to me? I don't get. Like the thing is it just makes me go crazy every time I see that, and it will be making brands look at you as one very greedy. If you just try and up your price small like this, they'll just look at you as one very greedy person. That thing's already in their head. So it's crazy now. Brother, let me to chop life.
People are saying, I'm reading the comments and people are saying I'm doing a terrible job at asking because I'm afraid to ask you the real questions and I'm afraid of getting words out from my guests. Hey, which questions do you guys want me to do again? They're saying I'm doing a perfectly terrible job. Your interview is work, bro. You're not asking him the question we want to hear. What else do you guys want to do? There's no beef here. There's no bad blood. They're just trying to clear the air about being. Exactly. I mean, is that not what we're doing here?
Exactly.
May they open up, Joe? What the fuck? I don't even believe you again. What else do you want him to say again, Abby? Is there anything else that we're not saying?
There's nothing now. I'm not even all about saying anything. I just want to push my EP, man. Just listen to my EP. I'm dropping a new song soon called Lower Lower. The name of my EP is Mayday. It's out everywhere worldwide. Trust me, you're going to love it. I have a song with one day called Stanley E now. Nice. Iba.
Yes.
Gotta love it.
The song with Nice is massive. You guys should listen to that particular one. Maybe nice one. It has been, it's been interesting. I didn't think that this day was ever going to come. That I'm going to speak with you. You might not know me, but I know you very well. When you used to perform in in school. Then you might not know Florence, bro.
Sorry, Maji.
Yeah, Florence. All right. So it was nice hanging out with you.
Yes,
So
sir.
guys, I don't know if you guys want to hear anything from him again, don't worry. We'll do a written interview with him and put it out on the blog on the website. You guys should download, stream his new body of work, May Day. Is there anything you want to tell us again? Maybe just closing remarks or
I'm just gonna say, man, I love you guys, man, and thank you for being here and listening to us. Hey, back, gotta love it. Sure, boy. No, sorry, you get me. One
All
love,
right,
man.
people are saying that did you really write a full album for them? Someone just asked that real quick. That did you really write a full album?
It's not like I wrote the whole full album now. Like I wrote the Invasion album with Paul. Do you understand?
Which
So,
one is with Paul again? Where is Mr. P in all of this?
and Paul is more of the writer. I mean, let's be honest to ourselves. Paul is more of the writer. Peter is more of the craftsman, the showman. He's more of the stage management. I mean, trust me, both of them have the work that they do in Psquare. Both of them are equally, present. There's no this one does better than the other one. Both of them equal. They are equally great guys. Trust me.
And someone saying, did you really buy a house of 122 million
I
for
never bought
yourself?
any. Never bought any house of
Where are
120.
they? Where are they getting all this gist? I'm surprised I didn't get to know this gist too. Oh, wow. All right, I think that should we keep reading our comments or we should just move on, bro? Guys, you guys be fine at the end of the day.
I mean, I'm good, man. It depends on you, man. When you're ready to say good night. I'm
All right,
here
okay,
for you.
let's keep. Okay, if that's the case, let's read a couple of But you said earlier you wrote. Okay, so you came here. Okay, do you think P Square can be back? How is his zone? How is his place to know that? Can you? Do you want to talk on? Is there anything you want to say about that?
About what?
You said, do you think P Square will be back? Someone is asking that. One is also asking, did you ever work with Cynthia Morgan?
I don't know now. I don't know if they'll be back now. That's not my business, bro.
All right, guys. I think all of these questions are, we've answered all of them. Talked about everything before. Who financed your first song soundtrack? P Square obviously did that.
Yeah, they did that, of course.
Yeah.
I
So all of
appreciate that.
this,
I
we
appreciate
appreciate. So I think what we can say we achieved from this interview is that he just wanted to clear the air about the word being greedy. He appreciates all of everything that he did for him. There was no written agreement. All of us favors in there and there. He helped out in writing songs for the brand P Square, and they pushed some singles for him. And when it was time to get a contract, it wasn't on the stem, so he pulled out. He didn't want it. All right. So other things that we gained from the house, all of this was still in the DQ. Right. So guys, it was nice talking. Things internet is messing up with him. So guys, we'll do this with somebody else later. Thank you guys for watching. Boy, yeah.